Sagittarius, in April, it is time for you to charge forward and don't accept the word no. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, rising, and any other placement where Sagittarius is heavy in your chart of what is to come in the month of April. Now, I'm guided to tell you it's time to get up and take action. And if you're already taking action, you keep going. Wherever you are in your personal journey, everything that you went through is putting you in this position for a reason. Now, as you can see, time is speeding up. It's already April and we just started the year. So what happened to an entire month? That's what it feels like. An entire month is gone. And as we go forward, Sag, it's going to feel like we lose another month by the time the year ends. So time is speeding up because there is no real sense of time. If you feel you've missed the mark, if you feel you're too late, the answer is no. So don't take no for an answer. You know exactly what direction you are meant to walk in. And the card that I pulled for you when I was guided in this reading, remember, I see it, hear it, feel it, know it. I tap into the divine, my higher consciousness with yours, and this is what we get. We get the Page of Wands, representing Sagittarius, fully being empowered. It may be in a beginning stage, it may be a beginning part of your journey after a really long period of healing and recovery. For some of you, I'm seeing that I'm hearing the words family turmoil. Now, that's not uncommon because a lot of people, regardless of their zodiac sign, have gone through that. That's part of what's happening, the separation. And the separation is allowing space for you to become aligned with your inner divine self, your true authentic self. It's like it's not exactly being reborn. It's like being shook and say, wake up, you've been sleeping for 20, 30, 50 years of your life, and now it's time to really wake up. But every single thing that you went through is leading to this moment right now. So if you heard your March reading, okay, if not, take a look back. I will try to post it in here, but if I don't, just look in the playlist under March. This was all about between March and June. We have significant opportunities coming in. And right now, as Mercury is going to be ending its retrograde on the 6th of April, Mercury goes direct. We've had so many planetary alignments and shifts and energy shifts and vibrational changes and frequency changes. And it's like, oh my gosh. And you may have been sitting there unable to sleep, maybe even feeling nauseated because of all the changes that are going through. Again, you need to just keep going forward. Rest your body when it's time to rest. Some of you, I'm hearing, need to reevaluate your eating habits, okay? You may be overindulging in something that is not happy or making your body happy. It's definitely not working for you. You will need to go through and figure out what that is. This is a general reading, so I can't certainly answer for everybody, but what I am seeing is sugar and alcohol, which alcohol has sugar in it. So this is that time for you to evaluate if you've been indulging too much in any kind of a chemical, any kind of something that is making you feel sleepy, drowsy, fatigue, bordering depression. Now, for some of you, what they're telling me is that's where you came out of. We're going to look at your foundation, which includes your career, finances, where you live, and then we're going to go into relationships. This is a mid-month reading, and if you'd like to know more, you can click. There's a special message for each and every zodiac sign on my Substack channel. I will put that link in here. But before we go on, just click that like button and we will be locked in together so that any benefit from this reading helps. Make sure you put something in the comments. Yes, I am going forward. Yes, I am ready for this. That is taking action by putting that comment in there, and this is designed for you. Whatever you went through, I just with a lot of fatigue, I am hearing the word defamement. Okay, so you may have had somebody steal your your destiny, so to speak. You may have had somebody kind of knock you off your game right as you were rising up into a position that was really good for you. You felt it in your soul. You may have really been on a trending phase in whatever it is you're doing, toward the promotion, toward getting new friends, new situations, new experiences, and of course, even on like social media. But somebody came in and did something that made you pull back. And that was the hard one. That probably would have been the last one that you experienced just before now, just before you started to rise up. We have two different types of individuals. Some people are just now coming into their journey. Some of you have already gone through it and you're moving into a different stage. Doesn't matter where you're at, change is definitely afoot. So taking action is very, very important. It has to do with your emotional attachments. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups represents love. It represents people we love. And of course, that Knight really is about bravery. But what I'm hearing is this is the emotional attachments of the people in the past, the situations in the past that knocked you down. All right. There was a deep emotional attachment to this person. You can put their initials or first name only in the comment. Try and get them out of your life, get them out of your energy field. Sometimes unconsciously, we have a lot of this stuff hidden. Even if we start moving up and start doing well, if you find yourself slipping backwards, that's what you want to take a look at, is removing that attachment right there. Now, what I'm getting is some of you are actually looking, I'm seeing a tent. I don't feel that this is necessarily where you're living. I feel that you may be working for a company getting ready to sell tents, getting ready to buy a tent, maybe going on a camping expedition. Because it looks like it's in the wild, the vision that I'm seeing. Now, if I look here, this is past. If I look here, this is present. This is future. This hasn't even dropped down from the ethers. This would be in a download in the future. So with you guys, it looks like this is future, present to future. You may already be planning this camping trip. Something really incredible is going to come through when you go on this trip, when you purchase this tent. There's going to be enlightenment. There's going to be some type of oh, I can do this. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe even you're supposed to live in the area that you're going to go visit. Whatever it is, you're going to see it, especially for those of you around the full moon in the month of April. Now, remember, this is the mid-month into the end of April. So this is powerful, very powerful energy coming through. And yes, you're in the right stage is what I'm hearing for you guys. Now let's pull some more cards. And remember, I get the messages. The cards follow my messages. But there's something going to change very, very soon. And for a lot of you, it is in the month of April. Yay. And this is going to be a positive change. Now, there is a group of you that have been dealing with situations that have to do with money. I feel this has to do with money, like helping somebody out, paying somebody's way, paying for somebody's bills, or feeling the repercussion of something you did 5 years ago. It could be 5 months to 5 years ago, may have even been longer than that, where they kind of flipped you upside down and you've been little by little climbing. Now, it could have even been your own errors of money management, but I do see that there's something going on there where there is this beautiful new opportunity. Again, it's near the full moon in the month of April, which isn't that far away from the time that you are going to be watching this, from the time that I'm recording this, or you'll see it posted. We have this beautiful card of patience. You've been patient long enough. This also represents the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. You are really being guided. This is your internal divine connection directly to source, where you're going to get these messages, these beautiful, I know what to do, I know what direction, I know where to invest my money, I know where to live. This has everything to do with your permanent solid foundation that you are on. And some of you, I feel that the dirt is moving. Let me know if this is you. This may only be one or two of you, but I see the dirt moving. It's like your house could be moving. All right. I live with a wonderful person, love this guy, and his house actually, that's what was going on there, where the outer edge of the house, the dirt was moving. So it was pulling the house down like this, right? So when you walked, you went whoop. It was like, it was kind of crazy, but it was something that was going on. I feel that is coming up for some of you. So if you have this going on, make sure you're contacting the right person to fix, repair, or how to get rid of the home, whatever you need to do to make sure that that house is stable. I don't feel it's in the area around it. I feel it was something that happened. This may have been a drain leak, a water pipe burst, a water main valve that leaked into your yard and it sunk down and it loosened everything over a period of time. Whatever it is really time for you to take a good look at that and repair it. Try and do that before you roll into the month of March, definitely before the month of June. Now, we have the Three of Pentacles, and this is a team effort. This is you investing your money with a broker, with a stock market firm, buying Bitcoin, buying whatever it is, but it's a movement of money that I see going on where it's a team thing. You're finding the right person who's going to guide you on money management, who's going to guide you on how to save money. This could be somebody online. It doesn't have to be somebody in person in your local neighborhood. It may be somebody online. It may be a social media content creator who is sharing their knowledge. And right now is the time to take advantage of it because there are people sharing their knowledge all over the place. The hard part about that is deciphering whether or not what they're saying is actually valid for you and it's true. So make sure you do justice by researching everything that's going on. I see an upswing in money between the month of April and June for Sagittarius. Now, if you don't take action, if things don't turn around for you, you're going to feel it closer to the fall, just before the fall. So it'll be like planning to build a website. We're using this hypothetically, planning to build a website and working on it, opening it up, and then seeing it little by little rise, and then August and September is when the income starts coming in from whatever you're growing, whatever you're building. If this is a new career switch for you, all right, if you're going into a new career, you may have to take care of some old debt, some old bills. Just get your footing. It may not be the same amount of money that you're used to. Some of you, it's going to be way higher than you ever dreamed of. And others of you, you're going to have to finagle a little bit. Whatever you are listening to, whatever you're engaged in, learning, growing, go on Coursera. You will see all kinds of things if you're still looking for a career move. Google has certificate opportunities where you can get a certificate, but now is the time to do it. It won't be there forever, but it's definitely there right now. All right, let's take a look at relationships. I feel some of you are getting ready to meet somebody new. Now, I'm not even looking to see if you are single, okay? It doesn't matter. I see you're meeting somebody new, and this is going to turn into a slow moving relationship. You may have just recently met them around the month of, it looks like January. Could have been for New Year's Eve. I feel it was actually the latter part of January. This could have been somebody you met through a work environment, going to your neighbor's house and meeting their best friend who brought their friend over, and you met that person that way, but you never dated them. This is a new opportunity that's coming in for you. But this is going to be really, really wonderful for you guys, because if it doesn't turn into romance, you're going to have a really long-term friendship coming in. Now, you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. It's somebody who has a lot of independence and they're very free in the way that they think. I don't mean hippie free, although it could be, right? They're free thinkers. They're free thinkers, and they don't really hold on to society's idea or versions. They kind of march to their own drum. Highly independent, highly intelligent individual that is really going to stimulate you and bring back some inner passion. I don't necessarily mean passion on a romantic level. I mean about life, about you. It's like, I want to look good again. I want to feel good. And whatever that is I'm eating that I'm not supposed to be eating, I'm going to get rid of it, right? It's like you want to improve yourself because of who this person represents. I also feel this person is well traveled and they're just bringing in new excitement. And let me say, if you have not had the experience of traveling, traveling really opens the mind and allows you to see everything from a completely different angle. Where when we're in the same location for long periods of time, whether it's on this side or this side, we kind of stay in that realm of the reality in that zone, so to speak. This person has been all over, like beep, 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 beep. Here in Europe is a completely different way of life. In Spain, community is beautiful here. People are kind, they're not mean to each other. And there are some nice phonies, nice and kind are not the same thing, right? Nice is somebody who can turn their back and not be nice after they walk away. Kind is authentic. It comes from inside and they have this inner glow. That's this person. They're true, they're authentic, and they are very, very familiar with the law. They may be in the profession of legal, and they may have been in it before and now they're not. This could be a paralegal, it could be an attorney, it could be a judge, a political advisor. Whoever this person is, they're very prominent to a large group of people. They're going to help you change your life by stirring up inside passion. So again, it doesn't necessarily mean romance, but it is a relationship that you're not going to want to get rid of. Now, for those of you in your relationship, if you've been dealing with some hard times, I feel the partner, whoever you're dealing with, and this may be you, this may be somebody that you're watching, whoever the partner is, has been going through their own, I'm hearing self-judgment. They're judging themselves. I'm not good enough. I don't feel that it's 100% like a narcissist energy. It's more like absolute insecurity. Maybe they don't feel they're a good provider. Maybe they just aren't prepared for everything that's going on in your world around you. Again, you can put their first name only. Don't put the last name. I'll have to remove it. Actually, the program removes it for me. They remove a lot of the negative comments for me, or their initials. But there is something going on. Now it comes as the King of Wands. That is your partner. You are the Queen of Wands, right? King and Queen, the matching pair in this couple. So Sagittarius, you may be dealing with another Sag, a Leo, or even an Aries. I feel that this person is very good normally. They may own their own business or did at one time, and things aren't working their way. Something took place that kind of gave them a knock in their ego, knocked them down a peg or two, knocked them probably right out of the chair for some of you, right? But whoever they are, they're getting ready to climb back up. And as you continue to focus on you, remember this journey is about you. It's not about you and your partner. Your self ascending soul's journey is about you, who you are, what you like, where you like to go, who you want to be in a relationship with. It's about you. So as we become refamiliarized with our authentic self in the soul, that's when things start changing in our outside world. We go through the teardown, all the people fade away, we lose things, we lose people, we lose opportunities, and it puts us in a space where we are kind of feel like we're forced to dive deep. Now, you, I feel, Sag, have already gone through this journey. Your partner is getting ready to go through this journey on their own, and it is going to be massively transformational for them. Once I see you continuing yours, there's something you're going to say and do, and I'm seeing around the 28th of April, around the 28th of April, right at the bordering into Taurus season. There's something you're going to do or say that is going to inspire them to say, all right, I'm done pouting. I'm done feeling sorry for myself. I love myself again. It's like going to give them back their confidence. And this is going to be beautiful energy. Whether you want to stay with them or not, there is going to be a reconstruction in your partner's mindset and in your mindset. And that is very positive for each and every one of you, regardless of your, how well you get along. Now, the overall message of what I'm hearing for you for the month, for the last 2 weeks of April, and I am changing the format, so give me a thumbs up if you like that, because we're bringing in at least two, your monthly and mid-month, and then I will bring in other messages. There will be collective messages that will benefit you in a multitude of different ways, where I'm not doing in zodiac specific, but I am helping people walk through their journey. Please subscribe and we'll move forward. The overall message is the card of justice, and I love this for you. It's time for justice to take place in your life. And I am guided to tell you that with everything that you've been through, it is finally time, and it's in the right time frame. If justice comes too early, then it's false. If it comes too late, then we may have missed something. Typically, justice comes at the right moment, whether we want it to be there or not, it's going to show up. This is somebody actually ascending, somebody actually moving into a different realm of beliefs, of their own environment, their own abilities, wanting to just redo everything. You may have already gone through that, and now this is going to enhance it. The stairway on this, right? The steps up. This is the steps up to connect directly with the divine, and the divine is where we get the internal knowledge and wisdom. That top of that is where your Akashic records are. Your destiny plan is walking up those stairs. And we can only get there once we come together inward as a soul. So if you still have work to do on yourself, now is the time to do it. Now, don't get me wrong, we always have work to do, but I'm talking the massive let go of whatever hurt you from years ago. If your mother hurt you, you got to let it go. You have to forgive the situation, not the person. This whole journey is about overcoming the shadows that we face, and narcissistic abuse is a big part of it. Whatever happened with you, it is time for you to say, I no longer need it, and move forward. Join me in my 30-day program on Substack. I wish you guys a wonderful next 2 weeks. Much love.